SLR Shining Boom Small going back to Shining Little Nick. Shine by Smart Shiner by Shining Spark, of course. All right, it's going to be a 750, 750 in the field. Judge number one's going to give us a 74.5, 74.5. Judge number two, 73.5, 73.5. Time score, 73 for a total of 221. 221 for Pekisco Creek Ranch and SLR Shining Boomswell. All right, let's go to number two. Number two, we're looking at Dylan Graham. Bringing us Wana checks. We've seen him before. Here's draw number two. Going to be a 6-year-old gelding. Been to the open jackpots and the pro rodeos, Dylan says. There's a run, 6.62, 6.62. Judge number one is going to give us a 75.5. 75.5, judge number two. 75.5 as well. 74 on your time score for a total of 225. 225, good run, Dylan Graham, and Wana checks. Here be draw number three. Draw number three, Sabre Quarter Horse Ranch and Keely Bonnet bring us a Ray of Dooley. Barn name Henry. First stallion of the day that you watched here. It's going to be a 5-year-old stallion. A Ray of Dooley by Stylin' Ray by Dual Ray. Well, a +5 in the field goes along with that 704. 704. Judge number one's going to give us a 71.5, 71.5. Judge number two, 73.5, 73.5 with a time score of 68. A running total, 213. 213 for draw number three and a Ray of Dooley. Let's go to draw number four. Glenn Brown and Ty Gordon are going to bring us Paul's Gray 565. 4-year-old gelding. Paul's Gray 565 by Watch Joe Watchman by Bucks in Moore by Two-Eyed Red Buck. Here it is. It's going to be a 961 +5, 961 +5. Judge number one's going to give us a score of 71. 71. Judge number two, 68.5, 68.5. 66 on your time score for a running total of 205.5, 205.5. All right. Let's go to draw number five. Draw number five, we're going to look at Vaughn Workin and Casper Roy. Bring us Rooster is a playing. Barn name Rooster, we're looking at this 5-year-old gelding brought to us from Vaughn Workin. All right, it's going to be a +5 in the field. It's going to be a 795 +5, 795 +5. Judge number one's going to be 73.5, 73.5. Judge number two, 74.5. 68 on your time score with a running total of 216. 216 for Vaughn Workin, Casper Roy, and a Rooster is a plan. Let's go to draw number seven. Draw number seven, Hillbilly Hollows bringing us Magnum. Cody Potts aboard Magnum, that 6-year-old gelding. Purchased out of the Patent Rope Horse sale back on the 7th of August. Again, Hillbilly Hollows being one of our great sponsors here today. There it is, 6.97, 697, and a barrier plus a barrier. That's going to be, judge number one's going to give us a 74.5, 74.5 along with judge number two. 74 even from judge number two, a timed score of 64. So a running total of 212.5, 212.5 for draw number seven, Hillbilly Hollows and Magnum. All right, let's go to draw number eight. Draw number eight, Stacy Bailey's bringing us a super fine dock. Been ridden here today by Mr. Sloan Smith. 6-year-old mare they call Sue. There it be. Be a 692 in the field, 692 in the field. There's three down. It's going to be a 75 from judge number one, a 75. Judge number two is going to be a 73. 73 time score of 74 for running total of 222. Good run. 222 for draw number eight and super fine dock. Here's draw number 11. Draw number 11. It's going to be Keely Bonnet aboard DT Hickory Lena Lolly, owned by Ryan Burke. Here be a 4-year-old mare they call Lollipop. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I like these Hickory Holly time bred horses. I'm sure you do too. You bet. You drew a good one there, friends. Here is 739 in the field, 739 Judge number 1 is going to give us a 73.5, 73.5 from judge number 1, a 73.5 from judge number 2, 73 on your time score for a running total of 220. 220. Good run, gentlemen. Draw number 12. Matt and Carla Fawcett are bringing us MM Willie Wrangler. They call him Holiday. Going to be a 5-year-old gelding. Oh, yeah. Velvet around the corner there, Dad. Good job, gentlemen. It's going to be a 7-1-1, 7-1-1 in the field. Judge number 1 is going to be giving us a 75. 75, judge number 2. 75 as well, your time score. 73 for a running total of 223. 223 for Matt, Carla, and Caleb Fawcett. Good run. Pecusco Creek Ranch is going to bring us another one here. Mr. Spencer Rutherford aboard SLR 1 Smart Cat. They call her Frankie. Here be a 5-year-old mare from Pecusco Creek. 664, 687 on their last 2. And there's a 903, 903 in the field. Judge number 1 is going to be giving us a 73.5, 73.5. Judge number 2, 75 even. 71 on your time score. 219 and a half, 219 and a half. For Pecusco Creek and SLR 1 Smart Cat Frankie. Let's go to draw number 14. Draw number 14, Casper Roy is aboard Murata's Blue Chick. Here is a 6-year-old gelding. A 219 and a 224 in the last 2 rounds. All right, it's going to be a 679, 6 and 79 plus 5. Judge number 1 is going to give us a 74.5, 74.5. Judge number 2 is going to be a 74 even. So we'll change that time score to a 69. Running total, 217 and a half, 217 and a half for Casper Roy and Murata is a blue a chick. We're on to draw number 15. Draw number 15, Ty Ellis is aboard CRR Snacolina. Going to be a 5-year-old mare. It's going to be a plus 5 in the field along with that 727, 727 a plus 5, 69.5, 69.5 from judge number 1. Judge number 2, 69.5 as well. Timed score would be a 68 for a total of 207, 207 for CRR Snacolina and Ty Ellis. Let's go to draw number 16. Draw number 16, we're looking at Keely Bonnet aboard DT Hickory Can Dance. Calls him Candy. Here's a 4-year-old. And the Bonnet brothers draw 2 in a row. Pretty nice steers. 630, 630 in the field. Judge number 1 is going to give us a 75.5, 75.5 from judge number 1. Judge number 2, 75 even, 75 even. Going to be a 74 on your time score for a running total of 224 and a half, 224 and a half. Good run there for DT Hickory Can Dance and Keely Bonnet. Let's go to draw number 17. Draw number 17, Connie Cassidy is bringing us AMF Pianero. Denham Ross aboard. I believe Valley Robles is doing the heading. You bet. Denham gets her done. It's going to be a 691, 691. Along with a barrier, it's going to be a 74.5, 74.5 from judge number 1. 73 even from judge number 2. 64 on your time score. 211.5, 211.5 for Denham Ross, Connie Cassidy, and AMF Pianero. Draw number 20. It's going to be Kyle Wilson aboard Spook's Gotta Swing. They call him Spook at home. Going to be a 4-year-old gelding. Owned by Kelvin Fox. Of course, Mr. Kyle Wilson, no stranger to the Futurity world, as we mentioned before. Rides some good ones throughout the year. Well, it's going to be a 750 plus 5, 750 plus 5 in the field, and a 75 even from judge number 1. Judge number 2, 73.5, 73.5. Time to score, 68 for a total of 216.5, 216.5 for Spooks Got a Swing and Kyle Wilson. Flipping the page, we're going to go to draw number 23. Draw number 23, Kagan Schmidt is bringing us Loving Him is Red. Here's Roxy, going to be a 6-year-old mare. Kagan Schmidt from Barhead, Alberta. Here's a Gallo de Cello bred horse. Yes, sir. It's going to be a 717, 717 in the field. Judge number 1 is going to give us a score of 74. Judge number 2, 75.5, 75.5 from judge number 2. Your time score, 73 for a total of 222 and a half, 222 and a half. Good run. Draw number 25, Gogler Quarter Horses in Manning, Alberta are going to be bringing us Catspin Shiner, ridden by Dylan Graham here today. Going to be a 4-year-old gelding. Catspin Shiner by Catspin by Cat's Headliner by Highbrow Cat. There be. Here's a 669 coming at you. 669. Judge number 1 is going to give us a 74.5, 74.5. Judge number 2, 74.5 as well. Time score, 74 for a running total of 223. 223 for Dylan Graham and Catspin Shiner. Let's go to draw number 27. Draw number 27 is going to be Pecusco Creek Ranches SLR Holly Chickalina. Here comes Groot again. Going to be a 4-year-old gelding ridden by Spencer Rutherford. SLR Holly Chickalina. Going back to Smart Chickalina by Smart Little Lena. Good job, Spence. Going to be an 807, 8007 with a 72.5, 72.5 from judge number 1, judge number 2. 72.5 as well, time score. 72 with a running total of 217, 217 for SLR Holly Chickalina. Here be draw number 28. Draw number 28, Connie Cassidy and Pablo Robles going to be bringing us Dunnett's Hickory Gun. Dunnett's Hickory Gun, going to be a 5-year-old stallion. Here's one of the stallions we're looking at today. Logan Spady aboard. Dunnett's Hickory Gun by Gotta Get a Blonde by Dunnett. Got a Gun by Hollywood Dunnett. And they are getting Dunnett right here. Here is a 1034. 1034, and it's going to be a 73.5 from judge number 1, 73.5. 74 from judge number 2. 65 on your timed score. 212 and a half. 212 and a half for Dunnett's Hickory Gun. Here be draw number 29. Draw number 29, we're going to be looking at Morgan Buxton, Westlock, Alberta. Aboard Master Boone Dunnett, going to be a 4-year-old gelding. There you go, Morgan. Here's a 699 coming at you. 699 and going to be a score of 72 from judge number 1. Judge number 2, 71 time score. 74 for a running total. 217, 217, and Master Boone Dunnett is on the board. Let's go to draw number 30. Draw number 30, Keely Bonnet is going to be bringing us Pepe's Stylin' Lena. Here's a 5-year-old gelding they call Axel. The one we've been mentioning was second at the Leonard Schmidt Memorial Futurity. It was a top 5 finisher at the Rosebud Classic Futurity in Oklahoma City a while ago. Well, a +5 in the field along with a 665, 665 +5. Judge number 1 is going to give us a 74.5, a 74.5. Here be judge number 2, 74.5 as well. Timed score, 69 for a running total. 218. 218 for Keely Bonnet and Pepe's Stylin' Lena. Draw number 30. Here we draw number 31. Mr. Cash Bonnet's going to be bringing us Very Smart Boonlet. Calls him Shiner. 2017 model. Dylan Graham doing the healing. Yes, sir. Going to be a 773, 773. Judge number 1 is going to be giving us a 74, 74 even. Judge number 2, score tabulated is 73.5, 73.5. Going to be on the time score, 73 for a running total, 220 and a half. 220 and a half for draw number 31, Cash Bonnet and Very Smart Boonlight. Let's go to draw number 32. Hillbilly Hollows is back with Big Shine in Cowtown. They call him champion. Here's your 5-year-old stud horse. 5-year-old stud horse by Hillbilly Hollows. Out of Shiner's Nickels by Shining Spark. Yes, sir, I like them. Going to be a 648, 648 in the field for Big Shine in Cowtown. Judge number 1. It's going to be a 75.5, 75.5 judge number 1. Judge number 2, 75 even, 74 on your time score for a total of 224 and a half. 224 and a half. Good run. Draw number 35, Logan Spady aboard. Gotta have drive. Going to be a 6-year-old gelding. 6-year-old gelding by High Drive Cat by High Brow Cat. Out of a smart little Lena mare. Well-bred little pony right here. Draw number 35, and then we will be going into the 4th round momentarily. Yes, sir. It's going to be a 6-0-1, 6-0-1. Along with judge number 1 is giving us a 73.5, 73.5. Judge number 2, 74 even time score, 74 for running total, 221 and a half, 221 and a half. Good run.